Pokémon Horizons is back after a 1-week break, and it's time for the Rayquaza Rising arc to commence. This 4th arc will be focusing on our heroes heading to Kitakami in hopes of befriending Lucius's Kleavor. The special preview trailer focusing on this series showcased some very interesting plots to come, and with episode 68 airing, it revealed a brand new opening full of wonderful frames and revelations. Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raph, and today a bunch of new information was revealed for the Pokémon Horizons anime. Let's explore the new opening and details that have come to light, discussing the future of this series. Don't forget to leave this video a like, show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. Firstly, we have today's episode. This episode showcased Liko, Roy and Dot battling the 6 heroes, resuming the story head, and commencing the 4th arc Rayquaza Rising. This episode done a really good job at showcasing the gang training battle alongside Lucius's Pokemon. I liked how we got to see them all shine in the battle, and prepare for the next arc and quest ahead. The Tatsugiri plot on the side was pretty fun, and I was so happy to see Amitheo again, and the fact that we got to see Zerk and Konya stay by his side really goes to show how amazing characters they truly are. They're so loyal to their friend. Of course, we got to see Perrin make her debut in the series, setting up next week's episode. I'm looking forward to watching subs later, and I'll post my full review on Twitter, so if you haven't followed me there already, then you know what to do. Let's now chat about next week's episode. Episode 69 is titled I'm a Pokemon and You're Me. The summary states the following. The Rising Voltaclers have come to the land of Kitakami to meet with Terapagos researcher Briar and decide to participate in the festival being held there, but when Roy and Crocalor accidentally touch a machine that sets up on the stall, they end up switching bodies. Looking at the preview, we can see the gang arrive in Kitakami and Roy encountering the Synchro machine. Pretty cool how this device has been implemented within the anime. Carmine makes her debut, and it seems that she'll be battling Friede at the Festival of Masks. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the gang solve the mystery behind Roy and Crocalor, and it's looking like it's going to be a good episode. Future episode titles and plots have also been revealed ahead of time, but I'll talk more in depth about that next week, so stay tuned for that. During the build up of this new arc, another special preview trailer was revealed to coincide with this. It ended up revealing new frames of Briar, Carmine and Perrin. Pokefan also ended up revealing the trio wearing the Kitakami outfits, and I'm sure this is in relation to the Festival of Masks that will be airing next week. There are a few extra details that I want to chat about, so stay tuned for that later. Right, let's talk about the new opening. Opening 4 is called Only One Story, and it's performed by the band Zero Base One. From start to finish, this opening was absolutely sensational, and I have to say, the animation in sync with the new song was really well executed. The opening starts with our heroes looking to the sky and witnessing Rayquaza before venturing forward. We then see frames of Dot, Roy and Liko reaffirming their goals. Dot aims to explore more in the world of Pokemon, recalling how she is overcoming her challenges with her confidence. Roy aims to find Rayquaza in hopes of achieving his dreams of being like the ancient adventurer, and Liko aims to learn more about Pokemon, fulfilling her grandmother's dreams alongside overcoming her recent struggles. A nice shot of the gang reuniting with the Rising Voltaclers is shown alongside their Pokemon and their new developments. Carmine is then shown with her Sinistcha in Kitakami, Briar is then at the Crystal Pool researching the Scarlet Book, and Perrin is then shown with Sue and Growlithe, before we then see Kleavor in what it seems potentially to be the Timeless Woods. The Explorer admins alongside Amitheo are then shown, before we get an insane shot of Gibeon with the Raccoon. This next shot is literally unreal, as we see the gang encountering Gibeon and his 50% Shiny Zygarde, foreshadowing the big battle ahead. The gang then send forth their Pokemon, and we see Terapagos in its terrestrial form. Rayquaza is also then shown clashing with Zygarde, implying that the gang may finally get this Pokemon on their side. We then get the big reveal of Terapagos in its stellar form, using its Terra Starstorm attack, before a transition to us seeing the 6 heroes. A small shot of Friede is then shown, and then we get a very clear frame of Amitheo in the shadow of Spinal. The next frame shows a young Lucius accompanied by Gibeon, and also a mysterious character. She appears to be holding Terapagos. The opening then concludes with us seeing the gang doing their signature handshake, before a group pic with Anne and Amona on a Rotom phone. Wow, I can't express how incredible this opening truly is. There were so many amazing details, and the way the visuals complemented the song was fantastic. Let's now dive a little deeper into the opening and explore some extra details. First, we have Gibeon. The Raccoon is slowly becoming a big topic of discussion due to its capabilities. From what we can see, maybe Gibeon is going to use this on his Zygarde to make its power tenfold, hence why Rayquaza may be the one to clash with it the most in battle. Speaking of Zygarde, this is actually insane. The fact we're seeing the 50% form come to life only begins to bring more questions to the table. Will we see this Pokemon become complete? How did Gibeon even get this Pokemon? There's a lot of mysteries that need solving. Moving on, we have the 6 heroes. One thing I noticed is how Entei is not shown in any of these frames. Bringing back the topic of maybe being gouging fire, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually happens now. It's interesting that we didn't get to see it made known in the opening, and the plot of it maybe being the alternate Pokemon could actually make sense now. Next, we have Friede. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to think that something is going to happen to Friede. I'm not sure if it'll be good or bad, but the fact he's getting a solo focus shot is making me concerned in some manner. I'm super excited to see what happens to him, and that also goes for Amitheo. The adversary between him and Spinal is definitely going to make a fantastic plot point, and my hopes of him joining the Rising Volt Tacklers are still high in the air. Fingers crossed this happens. Finally, we have this frame of Lucius, Gibeon, and a mysterious character. The character appears to be holding Terapagos, and I'm starting to think that this could be Liko's great-grandmother. It could relate to the Crystal Ball scene too. This is what I love so much about Horizons and its opening. There's so many interesting frames that lead to more revelations and mysteries. Okay, let's now talk about Pokemon captures. It's been a while since we've seen our heroes catch another Pokemon, and maybe in this arc this could be the one to showcase new captures for them. With the gang being in Kitakami for a while, there's a lot of potential options. However, I'm just going to keep it simple, as in the long run, I don't actually think any of these characters will catch another Pokemon for a while. But if they did, then Liko could get Hisuian and Growlithe, Roy could get Applin, and Dot could get Porygon. Liko catching Hisuian and Growlithe could be a nice counterpart to how her grandmother Diana has Arcanine. Seeing as Perrin is appearing, I believe to coincide with the Kleavor hunt or another quest, she could gift Liko the brother of the Hisuian and Growlithe that she owns. But who knows what will happen. Moving on to Roy, I think Applin could be a perfect fit. Applin is quite a cute Pokemon, and with the way Roy is so caring to his current team and even prior to their evolutions, I think that Roy could help Applin excel into its new evolutions. It could be maybe that Applin feels weak due to its size, and Roy motivates it in helping it develop into the new evolution. Finally, we have Dot, and I chose Porygon. Porygon is a Pokemon that hasn't appeared in the anime for a very long time due to its history, and I feel that the way that Dot is an IT geek and internet sensation, this Pokemon could get its redemption thanks to her. She could even get one of its evolutions to revitalise the Pokemon's line. I know this one is a bit tricky due to the past, but anything is possible. Feel free to let me know which Pokemon you think these guys will catch in the comments. Finally, we have Ogerpon. As shown from the new frames of the special preview trailer and next week's episode preview, we can clearly see the Festival of Masks is going ahead, and a person is wearing the Ogerpon mask. I don't know if this is going to be the arc to showcase this legendary Pokemon, seeing as we have a lot of focus on destinations that relate to it, but I definitely think we will see Kieran appear. Whether or not if it's in relation to Ogerpon or not, with Carmine making an appearance, surely we'll see Kiki appear as well. Maybe he truly did befriend the Pokemon, or yet this Pokemon could actually make their mark helping another character like Amitheo. You can check out last week's video to learn more about that possibility. Pokémon Horizons has once again proven itself to be an amazing series. The fourth arc has added so much weight to show what a distinctive narrative this series has, and I can't wait to see what new details are to come out of the woodwork. From what we can see, Rayquaza Rising is truly going to be the arc that will amalgamate all of the developments for our heroes and linking Lucius's Pokemon together. I've got a good feeling about this arc, and with the year slowly coming to an end, I'm sure it's going to be dropping a lot of bombshells and shocking information along the way. The opening itself has proven there's going to be many more plots and twists to unfold from this narrative, and I truly can't wait to see what happens within this series. But I want to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team Pokeref Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on the screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.